Creating high-end fashion ads has never been as easy as it is right now, thanks to one specific workflow that I've been testing for the past 3 weeks. Not only does it take you literally under 10 minutes to generate, but it also produces some of the highest quality results that I've seen in a while. In this video, I'm going to give you the exact step-by-step workflow to start creating high-quality fashion ads using nothing but AI, and the results look genuinely like something you would see on Vogue. Most people skip straight to generating and then wonder why everything looks generic. Before we touch any tool, we need a brief, because without a consistent visual direction, your assets will never feel like they belong to the same campaign. So before we start generating, I am going into Claude first. I am going to write a scene description and use it to shape the full campaign concept, the story arc, the clip structure, and the audio direction. Think of it as a pre-production meeting that takes about 30 seconds. I'll paste in this prompt. What comes back is a full campaign brief with the visual direction, the emotional arc, and the structure of each clip laid out clearly. What I really like about doing this step is that Claude also gives you the audio direction for each clip, so you are not guessing what the sound design should feel like later. Everything is decided before you generate a single image, and that is what keeps the whole campaign coherent from start to finish. Now that the brief is locked in, the next step is where the actual building starts, and there is a specific order to it that matters a lot. The tool that we'll be using for this is OpenArt. When you first log in, you are going to see the main dashboard with the options Story, Video, Image, Character, World, and Audio. So we have access to everything we're going to need to create our fashion ad. If you want to follow along and create your own AI fashion ad in a few simple steps, I've left a link for OpenArt in the description below. First, click on Image, because before actually creating the ad, we need our assets. And the order we create them is important because each asset feeds directly into the next one, and the hero shot is what anchors the entire video workflow. Fashion content lives and dies on consistency. But here is the thing most people get wrong about what actually needs to stay consistent. The main focus isn't the model, but the clothes, the product, and how they are presented on screen. And that's exactly what tends to fall apart in AI fashion content when it's not done correctly. Obviously, consistency across all assets is important so that the ad looks realistic, but if you want the viewer to be interested in the ad, the main focus should be the product and how it is presented. So click on Image in the main dashboard. Once you're inside the image generation workflow, you want to switch your model by clicking the model selector and choosing Nano Banana Pro. The reason it works so well specifically for fashion is that it preserves fine details like fabric texture, hardware, and stitching across generations, which most image models blur or lose entirely when you start combining multiple references. For the first asset, which is our model shot, I am uploading a photo of myself as a face reference. Then I'll paste in the prompt and set the aspect ratio to 16:9 and the resolution to 2K. What comes back is an image of me, but now my outfit reads exactly like a luxury editorial, and the lighting is clean and directional. The consistency is pretty impressive, and this is our model, so go ahead and save it as image 1. For the second asset, we are staying in the image generation workspace, but this time we don't need a reference. A good text prompt is more than enough to create our product. I'll paste in this. The realism of this is impressive. It looks like a real tote bag from an actual shoot. It's the same workflow for the location. This is the setting where our campaign will take place, and it's exactly the kind of space that makes a luxury product feel completely at home. Finally, we need our hero shot, which is the most important image we are going to generate. For this one, the reference images we are using are the model image and the product image we just made. This is where all of our assets come together to create one final image for our ad. I'll paste in this and generate. This is our hero shot. The model, the bag, the lighting, everything reads as one cohesive campaign image. And notice how the bag is positioned, so the golden clasp catches the light directly. That didn't happen by accident, it's actually in the prompt, and it is the kind of small detail that makes the whole thing feel intentional rather than just placed. Head back to the main OpenArt dashboard and this time click on Video. Once you are inside, press on Text with Reference and switch your model to Cdance 2.0. This is the model we are using for all 3 clips, and the reason it it works so well for this kind of content is that it handles multi-shot sequences and cinematic camera movement in a way that most video models simply do not. Set your resolution to 1080p, aspect ratio to 16:9, and your duration to 15 seconds. Those settings stay the same across all 3 clips. The first clip is the one that sets the entire tone of the campaign. It concludes the establishing shot, the gallery, the lighting, and the model walking in. If this clip doesn't feel cinematic, then nothing that comes after it will land the way it should. So the prompt here is doing a lot of work, and the reference images matter just as much to maintain maximum consistency. So I am choosing the hero shot as image 1 and the gallery location as image 2. Then I paste in the prompt. As you can see, it is structured in multiple shots with lots of detail on the camera movement and the lens. It also specifies the audio. Let's go ahead and generate. This honestly looks incredible. The gallery and the tote bag are perfectly consistent. The sound of the footsteps also matches the movement, and everything feels natural. And the rest of my face looks just like me in the outfit that we made. One thing worth pointing out is the lens specification in the prompt. Asking for a 35mm lens is not just a technical detail. It is what gives the clip that slightly wide, immersive feel that editorial fashion campaigns use. For the second clip, we are moving from the wide, establishing world of the gallery into something much more intimate. The product itself becomes the focus, and the prompt guides the camera from a placement moment into a macro close-up. For this one, I am choosing 3 references: the hero shot as image 1, the gallery as image 2, and the standalone product image as image 3. Since the bag is the main focus of this clip, having it as a reference ensures we'll get maximum consistency. So I'll go ahead and paste in this. The bag looks identical to the one we made, and the texture of the leather makes it look real. You can also see my hand touching it, and honestly it looks so realistic, the average person wouldn't guess it's AI. Realistic hand movement is something lots of models struggle with, but Seedance did it perfectly. This is the kind of detailed shot that makes a product feel desirable. The third clip is the payoff of the entire campaign, and everything we have built is leading to this moment. I want our model to pick up the bag and face the camera with confidence, like they do in real fashion commercials. For references, I am choosing the hero shot as image 1 and the gallery as image 2. No need for a third image this time. Let's generate with this prompt. What I love about this is her expression. The way she holds the bag and poses with it while looking confident is exactly what a model would do for an ad like this. It tells the viewer everything they need to know about the product without saying a single word. In the last few seconds, the sound of the footsteps are slightly out of sync. But honestly, the way Seedance produces multiple shots, great consistency across 3 different elements, and realistic audio is something that no other model could handle all at once. Now that we have all 3 of our clips, it's time to make our finished ad. I am using CapCut for the assembly, but any video editor works here. The edit is where the pacing lives, and this is the part most people rush. Each clip is 15 seconds, so you are working with 45 seconds of raw footage. The goal is not to fill every second. It is to find the moments that hit the hardest and let the audio carry the transitions between them. This campaign is built on restraint, and the edit needs to reflect that. Arrange your clips in order and find the best moments to add cuts and transitions. Let's look at our final result. This looks great. There's only a few minor errors with the audio, but it's almost identical to a real commercial. And that is the finished campaign with all our assets built entirely with AI. And with OpenArt, you get access to every tool you need to create professional fashion ads like this under one subscription. So click the link in the description to sign up to OpenArt. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.